Good morning, people. And this is my profound thought of the day. So, children, teenagers, young people, you realize why people always asking y'all, do y'all think y'all grown? And y'all like, you so confused. Like, no, it's not, I don't think I'm grown. I'm just trying to live my life. See, the difference between thinking you're grown and being an adult, it's like this. You young, 17, 16, 18, and you doing what you're supposed to do. Going to school, going to college, paying your own bills, getting a job, right? And you want to do something free, go somewhere your parent doesn't think. See, at that time, that's you wanting to be an adult because you are doing what grown people do as far as taking care of your business responsibilities. And then when you want to do something that is more free than your age, that makes sense as any adult who feels that they're being responsible should be allowed to do. Now, when you are these young ages and you're not following those rules and those regulations, and you're not trying to better yourself or do anything, but you're doing things like having sex or selling drugs or wanting people to live with you or sleeping out, see, then that's thinking you're grown. And that's the difference. Because, see, you're not trying to be an adult. You're trying to do adult things and not be an adult. So that's the difference. That's why you think you're grown, but not an adult. And that's the difference. So if you're doing the right thing, really, who can question you? Your mother can. I'm not saying no, but what I'm saying is, if you're doing adult things, nobody can say, "Oh, you thinking you're grown," because you are thinking you're grown. Because that's why you're doing grown things, taking care of responsibilities, going to school, working, doing whatever you have to do for yourself, and then that's when you can take liberties. But when you're doing childish things and calling it grown in the name of your age, no matter what age you are, if you're doing childish things, they're childish things. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't warrant adulthood. And that's for, and actually, to be honest, I'm pointing out young people, but this is for any people. You know what I'm saying? If you're a 40-year-old man or woman living in somebody else's house, going from house to house, not taking care of your kids, whatever age, 40, 14, 18, 12, 2, 3, 4, whatever. You're doing the wrong thing, you're acting grown, but you're not being an adult. Because when somebody questions you about it and tells you these actions are childish, you be the first one who would say, "Oh no, I'm grown. I do what I want. Nobody question me. I do what I want with my kids. Nobody question me." You putting yourself in a position to be questioned. You see what I'm saying? See what I mean? You see how I did that? That's the same with y'all young people. If your parent is asking you to do things, or if people are asking you to do things, that you're not taking care of your responsibilities. Okay, you leave yourself open to be questioned. All right, and a lot of things that young people like to bring up, and I like to address this, is they like to say things like, "Oh, but you doing this and you doing that." Important lesson you guys will learn is worry about yourself. Although it may look like you're suffering an injustice because of what someone else is doing, at the end of the day, being an adult, you'll realize that you can blame nothing on no one. You can put the cause on no one. You can do nothing but take care of your own actions, and that's being an adult. When something important happens with your kids, you cannot tell them, you know what I mean? "Oh, but what so look how did How did your father love you? How did your uncle love you? You can't compare. You can't say shit like that to them. You know what I mean? And that's because you have to be an adult and you have to address these kind of feelings, emotions. Because being an adult requires adult actions, emotions, not just being grown. So just being grown is one thing, right? Being an adult is a whole nother thing. And that is my profound thought of the day.